Okay, I'm about to say every time, every time. Hey guys, now I'm coming back with another quick and easy recipe. Now what I started out with was a can of cream of chicken, and then to that I'm just going to be adding some chicken broth. So just like a can's worth, can full of chicken broth. And I'm just gonna get this stirred up a little bit. Okay, get that stirred up. Now next to that, I just have some chicken breasts that I sauteed. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get that added right now. I love chicken breasts, but if I'm not mistaken, this recipe did say like you can get a rotisserie chicken and cut it up. So hence the quick meal. So you know you can just stop and just grab a rotisserie chicken from your local grocery store, your Sam's or your Costco. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and get this stirred up real good. Now what was initially in the pan was some butter. So I just had went ahead and had put, it was like maybe 3/4 stick of a butter, and then I had just put it in the pan, and since I already have the oven preheating, I just went ahead and just threw it in the oven so it could just go ahead and get melted. Now if you want to, you know, you can just melt the stick of butter in a microwave in a cup or something, and then just add it to your pan. But I just went ahead and threw the stick of butter in there and then just threw it in the oven while I was doing some other stuff, getting some other stuff together. Now I would say that I would try to move this pan, but the pan is a little bit hot because it literally was just in the oven. So next I'm going to be just mixing the box of the Red Lobster mix. Now this recipe actually calls for you to mix it with 2 cups of milk. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pour some milk, 2 cups. Now this is whole milk, but if you have 2%, you know, whatever kind of milk you and your family use, that is absolutely fine. So just get that added. I'm just gonna use the same little spatula that I have mixed up everything. The least amount of dishes is good for me. Sometimes I just be sick of dishes. So get this mixed up. Shoot, in a minute I might need the mixer or at least a whisk. Sometimes you be thinking stuff can just be hand mixed. I don't know about this. I might need to mix it. Let's see what they say. Yep. Okay, I had to go get the mixer because this was just too clumpy for me. I just wasn't liking that. I had tried to whisk it and it just still was looking, so I was like, nope, the mixer. But I know that it's a certain way that you know you can pour your stuff. So I don't know if you're supposed to put liquid first, then dry ingredients, or dry ingredients, then liquid, to help you not have it so clumpy. But this was a mess. I just wasn't going to live my life like that. Try to get all of those lumps out of there. So, and it just seemed like it just wants to be a little bit lumpy. So I think it is just a little bit lumpy. So I'll be okay with that. But all those lumps that was in there, that just wasn't getting it. So got that done. And what I did forget was the little seasoning pack. You cannot have the red biscuits without the seasoning pack. I'm glad I had that little mishap, because I probably would have almost forgot the little seasoning pack. I was like, I think it's a seasoning pack. I think it's something. I'm gonna just whisk that in. You cannot go wrong with the Red Lobster biscuits. Those biscuits are so buttery and delicious. It's like you go to Red Lobster, it should be like, no, just give me some bread. I just want the bread. Thank you. Oh my goodness, their biscuits are so good. Next, I'm just gonna come in with just a bag of the green peas and carrots. Get this open. All right. So I'm just, I was gonna try to just sprinkle it. It did what it wanted to do. Okay. Get that like that. I'm gonna try to just spread them out just a little bit, so it just to be kind of even. Let's see. This is not so hot no more. And then next, I'm just gonna pour the Red Lobster biscuit over the top. It is different variations of this recipe, and I just came in and tweaked it how I wanted to tweak it. So hey, you know, sometimes you just go for what you know, and this is what I know. So I'm just gonna scrape this a little bit. You know, I'm extra, don't want to even waste a little bit. Let's get that last little bit poured out. Now I'm gonna get this popped in the oven at 350, probably for about 40 minutes or so. But once I come back, I will let you guys know the exact time that I cook this on. So I will see you in a minute. Okay guys, this is out of the oven and it is done. This has been sitting for an hour or two. I just went ahead and took it out and just let it sit. I was like, I'm tired of trying to eat hot food. Now this, I did end up letting it cook for about an hour. So on 350 for about an hour. That looks good. Let's see. Yeah. So let's see what the Red Lobster is doing. And I ended up just putting a little bit of cheese on the top. What would the Red Lobster biscuit be without the cheese? So here we go. That's a good pot pie. You know, sometimes, you know, pot pies remind you of when you was a kid. This is good. Now, I see the other recipes that I have been looking at was saying to like pour a can of the cream of chicken and chicken broth on the top of the biscuit. So once you pour the biscuit, then you will pour the chicken broth, cream of chicken mixture. But I opted to not do that this time. Oh, see, I just didn't know it does, and I just wasn't knowing how that was gonna come out. So I said, well, I'll just do it with the biscuits and call it a day. Now, what my recommendation would probably be is to maybe just add a little bit more milk to the biscuit, because these biscuits, it is a little bit thick, but it's done and it's not doughy. So I can be like, this is good. This is a good pot pie. I'm not even lying, because you know, pot pie, like I said, reminds you of your childhood, and sometimes you be like, "Ooh, I'm sick of pot pies. I don't want no pot pie no more." But this is really, really good, and this is like actually really not too bad, except for the can of the cream of chicken that I added to it. But everything else is like really just healthy. You can opt out. You don't have to put the cheese on there. But like I said, what is a cheddar bay biscuit gonna be without some cheese on it? So you guys go ahead and give this a try. So until next time, bye.